I have put together the craziest Braum build that I could think of in Wild Rift. And here is how it works. So first off, we start with our Relic Shield. Yes, it is a crazy build, but not crazy enough to skip our support item. And right after it, we have the new kid on the block, Redemption. And let me tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, this item has completely changed the way you play tank support, as it will not only give you more health, make your cooldown shorter, but it will also heal your allies, which is an amazing thing to have on any support. And right after we have an item that synergizes amazingly with Redemption, and that would be Heartsteel. Heartsteel increases your max health by a ton, which means that Redemption will heal you and your ally way more than usual. And right after we have Protector's Vow and Ardent Sensor. The order that you build these two items can be different from game to game. Ardent Sensor can sometimes come first if your ADC needs more damage. However, if you are against assassins or something that can kill your ADC very quickly, then getting the Protector's Vow first will always be better. Now for those that are gonna say that I'm crazy for building Ardent Sensor on Braum, just shut up and listen for a second. Braum's second ability actually does trigger Ardent Sensor's passive. And if you build it as your third item right after Redemption and Heartsteel, the cooldown will be low enough to have it triggered 100% of the time. And if that's not a good enough reason for you, it also gives you HP, gives you ability haste, and the AP isn't completely lost, as Braum's ultimate does kill off AP, so you can use a little bit of it, but the AP isn't really what we're looking for here, it's everything else. And yes, everything else does work really well with Braum if you know what you're doing. Now for the last item, we are gonna pick up a Twin Guard. You can also pick up a Tormail if they have a lot of healing, so just keep that in mind, and that's it for the items. Now for the runes, I have another very controversial pick, which is Eri, but I believe Eri can be very good on Braum for the same reason as Ardent Sensor, and that is, it does get triggered with his second ability. Now the next few runes that we have here aren't really important, you can take almost anything there and it's fine. The most important thing is Ingenious Hunter. Ingenious Hunter will giga buff your first 3 items. And when I say giga buff, I really do mean it, because the cooldowns of these items are going to be reduced by around 40%, which is absolutely crazy. But that is enough of me talking about it, let's go ahead and try it in a real game.
To Wild Rift.
Now to make this a little bit harder on ourselves, we are going solo queue. We're not relying on a duo partner or trio or 5Q. We're going to be going solo bolo, and let's see how this build is going to stack up to the odds. One funny thing about this match is that it looks like we have a Jhin with a Kai'Sa bot lane. That's going to be really interesting. I've never seen that combination before. I don't know if this is an actual thing, or perhaps the support just got autofilled and didn't want to play an actual support, so they picked either Kai'Sa or Jhin. But anyways, let's go ahead and see how they do this game. As you can see here, my main objective when I'm playing Braum is to always stay as close as possible to my ADC. If my ADC walks up, then I walk up. If my ADC walks back, then I also walk slightly back. The main thing here is that we are as parallel as possible, that I'm not too far away from my ADC, while at the same time in a position where I can actually dodge their attacks. So I don't want to be getting poked, especially since Little Temple is such an... Oh, Caitlyn's walking up here, I gotta go up to her. She flashed back, so that was a very bad play from Caitlyn. She went too deep when I was still standing in the middle of the wave. So you never want to do that as an ADC. You don't want to walk up to the enemy when your support is not beside you. My job is to protect Caitlyn, to make sure that she doesn't die. But if she walks up too much, it may be a little bit hard for me to actually protect her. So I'll do my best here to stay beside her, but if she keeps walking up when it's not a good thing to do so, then it's gonna be very hard to do that. Anyways, the game seems to be going quite bad for Caitlyn. Yep, she just got caught there. Actually, I could have used heal, but I'm not used to playing support that much. I know how to play it, but heal is not something that I usually have with me, so I completely forgot to use it. But whatever, it's fine. I'm not gonna panic. You know, the Caitlyn didn't do some good plays there. She was quite bad. Even if I use heal, quite frankly, should have probably died anyways. And even if she survived, she would have had to recall. So let's just call it a fast recall when she died there. And, you know, that's good enough for me. I still have a lot of hope in this game because Braum with Caitlyn is actually way more powerful than this composition that they have. As you can see here, we're already bullying them. I don't know what they're doing. Like, at this point, the enemy should have been looking for a recall rather than staying in lane. But they just decided to stay for whatever reason. And now they're in a really bad situation where Caitlyn is full health. I'm nearly full health. And they are quite low. So unless their jungler is around here somewhere, this is really not a good play for them. Now I'm gonna revert back to trying to play parallel to Kate, so I want to make sure that I'm always by her side, so if anything happens I'm there to protect her and to assist her on killing the enemy. Yes, I could have walked up here a little bit more, yes, I could have poked him, but the best thing that I can do in this situation is just try to protect her like this, so whenever the time comes we will be able to get a kill. So we're just gonna be patient about it and wait for the right moment where we can actually go in. And it looks like this is it. So we're gonna go all in for this Kai'Sa and we should be able to secure a beautiful kill. So yeah, and our jungler was there as well to assist with cleaning up. So this is looking really good now. We just turned this game completely on its head. We were getting bullied so hard in the early game and now we are the ones bullying. However, I believe that at this point we should be recalling. So I'm pinging here to retreat so that we can go ahead, get our health back, get some items, and return to lane. Ideally, it would have been better if we pushed the next wave so that the wave crashes. However, it's too late for that. The enemy was already returning, so if we stayed, we wouldn't be able to recall as we would keep getting poked, and it was really the best choice for us to recall at that moment. Now, as long as Caitlyn stays beside me for the whole game, we should be fine. I'll try my best to stay around her, to protect her, and if we can play together, this should be a pretty easy game. Now, it looks like Kai'Sa is missing, so... Oh, okay, I see. So she's in mid lane right now. I might actually leave this place and go mid lane in a moment. I'll see what happens first. She might come back to this lane, but I'll keep observing. Oh, she's still there. Okay, so I might go there in a minute. I'll just keep here with Caitlyn for a while because I want to make sure she doesn't get ganked or nothing bad happens. Yep, here we go. So here's Aatrox. So that's why I didn't go to mid immediately. I felt like the jungle might have come here. So, you know, it's okay though. We should be able to... Maybe we can win this. Okay, I actually wanted to hit the Kai'Sa there, but it's fine. We still have a chance to win this team fight. Caitlyn is kiting pretty decently right now, so this is a really good sign. Now let's see what happens here, because, okay. If we can trigger Braum's passive on one of them, it should be a guarantee killed with how low they are. Okay, so we got the passive mark there, but he's just gonna back off. Yeah, I think they're too scared to step up at this point. But let's see, they're not like recalling, they're actually staying, so maybe we can kill one of them. If Caitlyn had ult here, it would be amazing, but it's still on cooldown, so she can't use it. Okay. Wow, okay. I didn't see that the jungler was there. I really didn't need to flash. I was planning on just taking the kill, but it wasn't necessary. It's fine though, we're just gonna go ahead and recall here. I'm gonna keep an eye on this though, because she decided to stay, so I think she'll be fine. Because Aatrox isn't gonna come back, so I'm just gonna recall here and get my items so that I can get back to lane, full health, full mana, with some extra items. Now she's recalling, that's good. I want her to recall, I want her to get refreshed, buy some things, so that we can get back in the game. Now this right here looks like a good opportunity for me to roam mid, as Kai'Sa is once again mid lane trying to harass the mid laner. So, okay, I think we can get them. If I can get a good ult here, then Irelia should be able to clean up the enemies. Oh yes, let's go. Happy days, that's exactly what I was looking for. So, okay, she got a little bit greedy there. She got the kill, but Teemo... Okay, can I save her? Almost, almost. Maybe she would have survived if she didn't try to jump on him. But, she also might have just died anyways, even if she tried to run away, so... Whatever, it's fine. We got her a few kills there. We saved mid lane, that was a great roam. And it's time for me to recall because we got the big item now, which is Redemption. Redemption is so good. And I said this at the beginning of the video and I'm going to say it again. It just does so much for Braum and your teammates. The heals, the ability haste, the health. It's such a good item right now. So it looks like... Okay, so she's harassing them pretty well. Like I see Jhin and Kai'Sa being pushed under the turret by Caitlyn alone, which is a great sign. So us two together, this shouldn't be an issue. We should be able to clean them up pretty easily here. So let's just wait for the right chance to kill them. I'm not gonna tower dive because I have very little armor at the moment. Yes, Redemption is great, but it's not great for tower dives because, well, you don't really have that armor to... Oh, what's going on here? Oh no. Okay, that was decent. She ulted when I ulted, so I missed my ultimate on Braum. So fair play to Kai'Sa. But yeah, we kind of lost that fight there, which is a shame. But whatever, it's fine. Like, we're still doing pretty damn well, so I'm not really worried. Let's just see how this goes. That turret is pretty low. I might try to take it here. Let's see. My clear is terribly slow. Like, it's so sad watching this. It's just me trying to get rid of these minions, like, punch by punch. Yeah, we should be able to take this pretty easily. Yeah, it's pretty damn easy to take these turrets. And this Jhin just got absolutely demolished. Jumped. Caitlyn is on her way here, so I'm gonna wait for her. And as soon as she gets here, then we can go ahead and try to take the turret. So it seems like she's here now. We're gonna go get this Aatrox. Here we go, yeah, perfect. Proc the passive, he's dead. Nothing he can do. Here's Kai'Sa. We should be able to keep pushing without any issues. Maybe take the turret. Let's just see if anyone shows up. Teemo is dead. That is great. Yeah, we should be able to take this pretty easily. No. Okay, well, let's see what Caitlyn does. She wants to stay. I think it's better if we recall here, but she clearly doesn't want to. So I'm gonna be forced to stay until she finally clears this wave. Okay, now we can recall. I hope. Please? Oh no, she's staying. Kai'Sa is gonna jump. Okay, I better just wait until she finishes doing whatever she's doing. Oh, come on. Okay, no, Kai'Sa is being annoying. We should have recalled like 30 seconds ago, but whatever, it's fine. She wanted the farm, so I can understand. I'm recalling in this bush here because if I recall on that other bush there, I'm sure I would have been interrupted by Kai'Sa, so I just walked a little bit further. Caitlyn is still there. She really doesn't want to recall. I mean, sure, it's fine. Maybe she doesn't have anything major to buy, so that's fair enough. And Irelia is cleaning up, which is really good to see. Caitlyn got a little bit greedy there. She really wanted that kill. She even flashed for it. I saw that. But look, I'm not gonna complain. Again, we are like doing really well this game. Also, if you can see, Redemption is doing such a great work. I honestly don't think we're gonna get to build a full Ardent Sensor, which is a shame. I really wanted to show you guys how good Ardent Sensor is on Braum. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna get chased here so hard. Can I get away? I think I can. No, I can't. Yeah, I can't. Alright, well, there was a way that I could have survived in that situation if I had used my second ability a little bit faster and had flashed a little bit earlier. Yes, I could have gotten away, but yeah, it was a pretty difficult situation regardless, so it's alright. At least we got our heart steal, which is amazing. Now we're gonna be able to stack our HP, which will make us heal more with Redemption. And at this point of the game, you can probably start seeing the difference between having an actual support and having no support at all. We are absolutely stomping them, and there isn't much they can do. If they try to jump on us, I'm just going to be able to protect everyone. And they don't have anything to really assist them during team fights. They don't have a Soraka to heal them. They don't have a Thresh to CC in front lane. So it makes a really big difference. And this is why I really don't like to see when I play ADC that my support is picking an Ashe or something that is a bit troll, you know? I mean, Ashe isn't even a terrible example. Ashe can still work as a support. But if you pick something like a Jhin or a Kai'Sa as support, then you're literally throwing the game for nothing. you're going to be so useless in the late game. You're not going to be able to do anything for your team except damage, which, yes, damage is good, but damage alone isn't enough to win games most of the time. Now Xin decided to go split, which I don't think is going to work. I'm sure one of them is going to go for him. Yep, there's Jin. Now, the best thing that we can do here is try to keep our team safe, so I'll go to Xin here, make sure he doesn't get jumped. Yep, here's the whole enemy team as I expected. Now they're going for Caitlyn, I just need to protect her. We might end up on a big team fight here by the looks of it, because Caitlyn wants to push mid and their whole enemy team is kind of surrounding us. So I can definitely see them coming at us at any moment now. So I'm just going to stay close to her here. I do want to recall at this point, because there's really no point in us pushing mid together. Oh, here they are, okay. So I should be able to tank this without any issues. Let's see how this goes. Yep, exactly. Ooh, okay. Not gonna lie, that ZW kind of scared me there, but he isn't really fed, so it's not really doing any damage, which is great to see. Oh, goodbye Timo. I need a hard steel stack, thank you very much. And now we should be recalling 300%. Caitlyn should also be looking to recall here, but again, she's gonna keep pushing, which is fine. I think she'll be fine, she's fed enough to survive on her own. Now we are looking for that Ardent Sensor. I want to show everyone how broken this item can be on Braum. Ooh, she died, that's not good. But you saw there on that play where they were all coming for me and I was thinking everything just with these two items, Heartsteel and Redemption. At the same time, I was healing Caitlyn, I was applying my passive. Imagine if I also had Ardent Sensor. Caitlyn would have been doing so much more damage. And yeah, we'll see if we can get at this game. Now, we are in a position where this game could end pretty damn quickly. So let's see what happens here, because if we get a big push on that mid lane and we kill 2 or 3 of them, we can definitely destroy the Nexus. Here's Seth. Not sure what he's trying to do. Trying to probably ward Baron. I'd say they don't have a ward here, so he wants to get close enough to ward it. But he's gonna die, so nah, he's not gonna be able to kill me even with his W. It doesn't do enough damage, so he is doomed. And that is their tank gone. Now we should be able to take out their back lane pretty easily if we can get there. Okay, Irelia died, not good. We got Kaisa. Can we kill her? No. Okay. We don't really have to go back here. If we can just protect our ADC. Yep, she's gonna be able to clean everyone off. And this is actually looking pretty good. You know what, I think we might be able to win this here. And that's GG, guys. That was an amazing play by Caitlyn. Again, this is really sad that I wasn't able to build Ardent Sensor. I really wanted to show it this game. I might do another game in the future, maybe a longer game. I'll do a few games and I'll record the game that's like gone for long enough to build Ardent Sensor. But anyways, that's it for now. Make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all so much for watching. I am doing a giveaway right now for 100 subscribers. If you want to be part of that, make sure to leave your in-game name in the comment section. And thank you all. Have a great day.